Howdy folks, it's episode 51 of my blind RS3 Ironman playthrough. I've got 3 more quests for you this week, including the sequel to the Penguin quest Cold War. I've been really looking forward to anything involving the Penguin stuff, because Cold War is one of my favorite quests in old school RuneScape. As usual, I've got timestamps in the description if you want to skip quests or just look at the summaries, but we'll go ahead and get to the playthrough. So I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of all of my primal fruit pulp fruits from my daily runs. I do this once a day. I could do it twice a day, but for my own sanity, I do it once a day. And I've been trying to wait until it reports that I'm going to get to 112 herb lore, because that's when Primal Extract's recipe gets worse, where it gets a lot slower and less AFK, and where I'm going to want to stop using those for herb lore XP. So I now have enough banked fruit. I haven't actually taken the time to process all of it, but I technically have enough fruit banked that I could get to 112. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all my lychee bushes with poison ivy, and most of my carambola trees with palm trees. That should let me make Weapon Poison ++, which is not as XP dense as this, but it's much faster XP and much less annoying. And I probably need a lot of Weapon Poison +++ anyway, so I'm just gonna harvest all these, replace them with Poison Ivies. All right, back to questing Tale of the Muspah with this little scrawny kid. Hello there. You seem excited about something. I haven't found anything amazing in these caves. Accept quest. Alright, Grandpa, you caught me out. Secret safe with me. Okay. Jump across the stream to reach me. Okay, probably need agility for this quest, I assume. Nearly there. Follow him into this cave. Have to do some sapphire rocks. That's interesting. Have to do some fire making, I assume. Ice in the middle of the pool. There's something in there. When the ice was clear, I could see spikes. Perhaps it's long-lost armor. Get me through the Frenetic trials. I always comment on this, but I love the way the quests in this game refer to, game mechanics, and, the fact that the Frenetic trials are a quest that other people might do. Tell me about your trials. Set a maze task yesterday. Perhaps I could help with your trials. Swenson, it's southwest, east, north. Melt the ice in the middle of the pool. Ready to learn how to melt the ice. It's an old Frenetic tradition, making boats and setting fire to them. Okay. Take a piece of driftwood to make a raft. Oh, is this essentially going to be an ice block puzzle? That would be kind of funny if I'd have to push it to hit certain rocks. Oh, you can see how the water's flowing. Okay, it's a little different from an ice block puzzle. Block or clear streams or adjust the flow. Alright, as with other puzzles, I might not make you watch every step of this, but I'll summarize it when I'm done. South stream water flows out of the pool here, just like the west stream. Okay, I see. That's interesting. Launch several fire rafts at once. They rest against each other, even though pieces of ice which look difficult to reach by launching several rafts at once. Okay, that's kind of a cool puzzle. I'll let you know how it goes once I start messing around with it. Okay, so it looks straightforward enough to block the streams here. I wasn't sure how many I would need, so I just checked the wiki and it said like at least 14, so that's what I went ahead and did with making fire rafts. Anywhere that it's like, it's flowing in, we want to keep the flow in, I think, so we want to block the outflow. I think we still need to have something unblocked, right? Because we need the water to keep flowing in this direction. We could try just stacking all of these here. Said to do several at once. This is kind of a silly quest, but I like it. Can always make more of these, I guess. The maximum I can make. Okay, maybe it said something about putting several of them back to melt things further in, but I guess I just have to get each of the individual pieces. All right, I'm gonna have to make more rafts. I didn't fully plan this out, but I guess I've got plenty of time to do all the different sides, so there's no reason to like worry about doing this optimally. Oh, I bet I have to stack a whole bunch of them here to melt everything on that side because the rocks are in the way. All right, I can go make more. That's fine. Just making a full inventory of these so I don't have to think about it. All right, now that I've messed around with it, I think I understand the puzzle better. So I actually need to look for spaces where the flow, I can just barely fit it into where I need it to go, right? Is this the right spot or is it? I don't know if that's going to get caught. I think I need like 6 here. That's kind of an interesting puzzle concept. It's almost like an anti-ice block puzzle. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I can melt anything else from this side because I can't stack anything against rocks. Let me try moving some other stuff around here. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, if you block everything, then the water is not flowing anywhere, which makes sense. So I just want to get this side, I guess. Might be able to do everything if I do it from here. Though I might have my directions screwy now. Let's try to get these guys like here. I think I can lean up against that rock. It's a pretty goofy quest. Neat puzzle concept though. Here we go. That's good enough. And then I guess I just have to do one more round of blocking to get those melted. Okay. Okay, I think I have it flowing the right direction now. So just go here. I might actually be wrong. Yeah, it's not close enough. I don't think I can actually place it where it's close enough, and there's nowhere else for me to trap them. Okay, I looked this one up because I wasn't figuring it out. Apparently you can place rafts partially in the water, which I did not appreciate. That's the only way to line it up with these last guys here. I think that one will line up now. Yeah, because there's nowhere else where you can fit. That's tricky. I think we're good after that, right? Okay, yeah. Well done, you melted the ice. Come and speak to me. It isn't a piece of armor at all. It's a frozen monster. Oh yeah, I can make it out. Something's not right. What should we do now? Naturally storing from a museum in the area looking for yetis. Trollwise hunter area. Okay. To describe it to him. I don't know if it's actually going to require to remember the details. A spiny tail. I guess we'll see. I can take a screenshot. I'll just do that. All right, off I go. I think I just bumped into this guy in the last quest. He's the guy that was... No, that's the hunting expert. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, there he is. Natural historian. They're both near the cave entrance for glorious memories, which is interesting. 2 frenetic quests in a row. Hey, what's up? You know what a Yeti looks like? There's also Yeti stuff. Yeah, there's also Myths of the White Lands. Something 2008, 2009, they just started really getting into Yetis at Jagex. Like, let me check, unless if there's a bunch that I had already completed before without paying attention to. Myths of the White Land Yeti Quest. Glorious Memories Yeti Quest. Tales of the Muspah Yeti Quest. Any good at identifying creatures? Start describing it now. It's like yellow. Oh, let me look at my screenshot. I think it just has the 2 arms. 2 arms. It has no legs. So it's got little spikes which run down its spine. This is kind of a cool way to do this. So spiky tail with spines, I think is correct. That looks right. What are its hands like? That's kind of hard to tell. I wouldn't say it has webbed skin or fingers. I'd say it has pincers. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that. Okay, let me try different number of hands, maybe. I think I took like the worst possible screenshot. I can barely make out what it looks like. I'm going to try doing everything the same, except I'm going to say it has 4 arms. So I think pincers is right for the hands. Creature have I described? It's most puzzling. I like the victory fanfare there. What is the creature I described? Where can I find more about it? Yeah, I thought Muspah was the Caridian Desert. That's why I was surprised it was up here in Promenic Province. East of the desert mining camp. Oh, thanks for the teletab. Obviously preload stones. I'm just going to use it to not have it take up space in my bank. Okay, I looked this up because I wasn't sure where to go. I think it's this sand pile here with this... Oh, I guess there's a statue under the sand pile. Okay. Ali the Wise. Over the statue too? Okay. Who are you? Go to the desert, my quest for knowledge. Found a creature just like this statue. That cannot be. Happily, you've stumbled on my wise and learned self. Uh-huh. The Muspah, a fearsome predator designed by a cruel and archaic god. Only aware of this because I think I had a Muspah pouch that I used for divination. Why do you think the creature's a myth? Tales of a creator god who combined his most fearsome creatures with recent monster likes which is unknown to this world. Muspah's a myth, how could I have found it? I'm gonna clear the ice. Run and tell me everything you discover. Enchant sapphire will suffice. Take 4 sapphires, 4 cosmic runes, 4 water runes in the Muspah. Use a knife to bore the gems into the ice. Cast the enchantment on each gem. Okay, that's weird. Can you help me get back to the Muspah cave? Ooh. It's kind of funny they keep giving these free teletabs. Oh, hey, he made a little bridge here. How nice of him. Don't worry about it, I won't. Becoming quite bossy, aren't you? 4 sapphires. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks cool. Doing it for all of them in one click. Cast this. I guess it gives me a left click option for enchant sapphires. Weird. I put some effort into these animations. It's nothing like crazy, but I always appreciate when they do bespoke animations for quests. Okay, can I loot my sapphires here? It's highlighting them. Ah! I can more easily make out the forearms now. How can I talk to it? Feel terrible, confused. You can talk. You there. What's the meaning of this? Why do I feel like I have too many arms? What kind of creature you are? I had to get some expert help on that. The expert says you're a Muspah. Good. Oh, hot damn. He's a Majorat. Does your mind race to comprehend what I've become? Or he looks like Lucian anyway. Well, I wanted to help. I was merely admiring your patience, adventurer. Some people find it difficult to wake up. You were a strange creature before. Highly skilled at taking on the shape of other beings. You look unusual. Oh, he is Majorat, okay. That's kind of cool. Unexpected. About the rejuvenation ritual. Hiding in the ice. Alive for thousands of years. The whole world was at war. I am weary of battle now. What do you need now? Same process used to awaken me. That should allow me to focus the remaining power I have to send me into a slumber again. Okay. Talk to the kid outside the cave. There he is. Make a canoe. You just made those fire rafts. West coast of Trollwise Hunter area. Okay. Alright, we just use this fallen log here. Here I go again, making boats. That's pretty cool. Can I just travel with it? I guess I don't have that. Maybe I had to talk to him. Rest for the weary. Huh. Alright, what do we got? Okay, there's a cavern here. Alright, I guess he's already gotten started over here. Seems to be in pretty bad shape. Got me to a place where I can rest. Ice cold where it won't be disturbed by running water or creatures, and that it isn't too light. And not in a tunnel. I guess I'll just look around. Guess each of these rooms is invalid for one reason or another. Can't be creatures in it, there can't be light. Can't be running water. It can't be in a tunnel, so it has to be in one of the rooms. Maybe this guy here. The spot peaceful enough for you? Oh, okay, so this one. Okay. Here I go again. Enchant them. Oh, enchant sapphires on him. Okay. Won't see you again, I suppose. Don't get sentimental, human. I'm sure it's never going to come up again. Usually in an adventure, things wrap up nicely at the end, but this time, promised to help Urgelf with his trials. I don't seem to have helped him at all. Messing with him. Tale of the Muspah. Oh, hey, it's double entendre. Oh, nice. I like that it's the same pattern from before, too. That's cool. Give the Muspah's tail to Urgelf at the canoe. Okay. Here he is. Oh, that's nice. Oh, quest complete. That was abrupt. Tale of the Muspah is a short little quest about a frementic kid who finds a frozen something in a cave. The kid is trying to pass his frementic trials and is hoping to get some kind of trophy from the ice, but when you melt it, you find out that there's a monster in the ice. After doing some research, you learn the monster is a mythological creature called a Muspah, and a mysterious guy named Ali the Wise tells you how to free it from its ice prison. When you free the creature, you realize it's not actually a Muspah, but it's a Majorat, so one of the powerful guys like Lucian, who has accidentally taken the form of a Muspah while sleeping. Apparently doing this drained all his magical reserves, so he has to go back into hibernation, so he asks you to help him rehibernate. Right as you're about to finish the ritual to rehibernate him, you kind of trick him into giving you a Tale of a Muspah, so the name of the quest is a play on words, so that you can give it to the frementic kid from the beginning so that he has his trophy. This quest feels very strongly like it's setting up a lot of things to come in the future. Obviously, this hibernating Majorat character, and maybe something's going to happen with the tale that we gave to the kid. But that's kind of where it ends, sort of abruptly right after you finish that part. All right, that was a neat little quest. Let's do Missing My Mummy. Talk to Leela in Drainer Village. Let me get the items I need. Okay, talking to Leela. It's one of the first quests I did. Was what? Stolen Hearts and Diamond in the Rough. Glad all my time wandering around confusing pyramids was useful. Oh, and also the Iclaran's little helper. Close to Oozer. It predates Oozer, so it's very ancient indeed. Okay. The mummy who was buried there. Ancient wise pharaoh queen. How do you know the mummy won't try to dismember me? Okay. I guess we can get there via ferry ring to Oozer. Recommended items said to bring ferry ring stuff. That's DLQ. Yeah. It's bad that I know so many fairy ring codes. Alright, so this guy over here, right? This is where we do the golem. Actually, maybe the golem's further north. It said it's a pyramid without a top, so I assume that's right. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing in here. Let's see. Investigate the pyramid. So I guess I can study loot. Acme, reliable swag bag, or M key. Rummage of the skeleton. Oh, right. Jar, chaos rune, saw. Golem's remains. The true inhabitant is the Pharaoh Queen on the lower level. You were denied access to her. What curse? You're like the golems I met in Noozer. Small village of no importance. There are no golems stationed there. They had keyholes in their heads. What you say makes you appear insane. Do you feel that your cerebral tissues are rotting within your skull? Perhaps you have the curse? Alright. Shattered axes, rummage in the skeletons. So they all drop stuff, different tools. I don't know how many of these. It'll be interesting when I finally start doing quests that are post tool belt release. These quests still try to give you the tools you need for it, and they're usually not actually relevant. Nothing to interact with in there, it looks like. Golem guard, more skeletons to rummage through. Cool boat. Another saw. Massive stone boat. Closing door. Okay. Suboptimal lantern. Maybe those are implying the tools I need to bring with me aren't the broken ones. Well, I don't need all these saws and tools. I'm just going to dump all these. Okay, that should be fine. Oh wait, they actually did drop some interesting things. Missed this a second ago. I guess it didn't show up on area loot. I gotta be careful to pay attention to that. Alright, back to Leela, it sounds like. Ah, you're back. A mummified hand. Bad news. Mummy's been dismembered. Canopic jar. Translated text. Split her up into various parts. You must reconstruct her presence before contact can be made properly. How do I reconstruct a mummy? Body, body double, spirit, shadow, personality, and name are each split up. Okay. Body and body double. Gather all the mummy's physical parts in order to complete the body. Oh yeah, I know about those jars. These were supplied with grave goods. What do you know about the spirit, the Pharaoh Queen? Personality and name? The name will probably need to be her full ceremonial name, which will be written down somewhere. Must be a record of how she spent her life. How can I reunite a shadow? Okay, I actually have no idea where to start with any of this. Okay, so you have to restore all of this stuff. M key. Okay, I think she kind of summarized this. I'll read through it really quick and let you know what it says. Oh, okay. Clay pots filled with wheat suffice for food. Wine combined with spices. I knew what items I had to bring. Gnomish ones would not work. Okay, I have part of what I'm supposed to do here. Pot of wheat, spiced wine. I might go ahead and look up the wiki. It mentioned optionally needing this Ring of Karos as well as like a flyer that I don't have, so I have to figure out why it said that was optional. Oh wow, this is wild. This must have been like a community puzzle when this came out. Apparently you have to get the flyer from the guy who drops them. There's like the guy advertising the shops north of the Alkarid mine at the crossroads. And the item he gives you, the flyer, is like totally useless, but apparently it's useful in this quest. So I might just follow the guide for the rest of this quest. I'll let you know. Yeah, this kid. Leaflet dropper. Can I have a flyer? Take flyer. The money off voucher is out of date. Okay, why do I need this? Then I have to go take that to Reldo? Alright. Guess if I'm picturing me in 2009, I used to be involved with an MMO called Nexus TK. I was like involved with the main fan site for the MMO. So whenever a new quest would release in that game, like our team would be the one to figure it out. So I can imagine coming to Reldo around this time because he shows up in tons of quests. I don't feel like I got directly pointed to him. Personality, the name of a mummy inhabiting this pyramid. Explain what you need. Documents are a partial life history. Oh, I would require documents of the same period in the same hand. Okay, so they're like taking an item that was completely useless that he repurposed into flyers. That's kind of crazy. I like that, actually. Palimpsest. Hey, it's when you can see the writing that was erased. Yeah. Here's a word I don't get to use very often. Thanks, Reldo. Good looking out. Okay, Scroll of Praise. Ancient language you can't decipher. Okay, apparently I have to play Sorceress's Garden to get Squirk Juice, which I haven't done. I do it all the time on my Bonfire Man account, which I'm coming back to, by the way. Somebody asked me about that recently on YouTube. I don't have time for it at the moment. I have to spend like 60, 70 hours on it. And if I break it up, I lose track of what I'm doing. So I'll get to it eventually. Probably take a break from RS3 sometime in the next year or so. I don't think I've actually unlocked Sorceress's Garden in this account. Okay, I just had to talk to her a little bit to get her to teleport me here. All right, so I think it's probably easiest if I just do it with the winter one. So I'd have to do all 4 of the gardens every cycle on my Bonfire Man, so I know these patterns reasonably well, and this one's pretty easy. I forget how many squirks I need for it, though. It's 5, yeah. I could probably do the summer one, but I can do this 5 times standing on my head, so I'll just do this really quick. Oh wow, I'm shocked you can use Surge in here. I don't think it's super helpful in this course because there aren't a lot of like straightaways that you can use it on. Maybe I can do it like here. Yeah, that's actually kind of helpful. Or maybe not, because then you get caught because you're going too fast. Okay, never mind. Okay, got my Squirk Juice. Now I have to take this to Ali Morrisane. I have to use it on Ali Morrisane. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I'm using the guide for this one. I don't know if I could have figured any of this out. Where is his stall in RS3? There he is. Happen to have a glass of winter squirk juice here. Okay, I guess we're supposed to talk to him first. Scroll of the Dead. Yeah, that's not the same thing. This thing. Copied name Papyrus. Bearer of the vengeance of a mascot upon the mistakes, mistress of the miserable judges. Huh, okay. Ways to reunite the mummy and the pyramid. Sure no one else will ever need it. To be inhumanly persuasive, at least they tell you have to wear the Ring of Karos here, essentially. Mummy's name, a copied name. Oh, so Garden of Tranquility isn't technically required for this quest. I guess the optional part is like you can only partially restore the mummy, and that's enough to finish this quest. But then there's a later quest that requires you to fully restore the mummy, so you may as well do it now, is why I'm doing this here. Okay. You should have received a copied name and a mummy's name. Return to the pyramid. Okay. Okay, I'm back here. I go through this imposing door again and then down the stairs, I think. It says occasionally there's a bug that causes me to spawn past a puzzle here, so we'll see if it does that or not. Yeah, I think it was not supposed to spawn me all the way here. So now I have to actually cross this. I don't know that I have to cross it twice. Find a path of blue and green blocks or red and yellow blocks all the way through. Oh, I see. That's not too bad, though. Okay, I'm supposed to get this jar. Collect the 2 remaining jars and the mummy with no hand in the tunnels. Mummy with no hand. think I only have 3 out of 4 jars. Oh, there we are. 2, 3, 4. There's scarabs here. Use the mummy hand on the mummy with no hand. Okay. Senlaton's mummy. Cross back towards the empty sarcophagus. Okay, you don't have to see me do that. Place jar on the shelves 4 times. Fill the empty sarcophagus. Pray at the broken statues. Oh, that's cool. One's Ictlarin. Het, Scabarus, Crondus, Epmekin, Amasket, Ictlarin. Okay. Repair the chair and the table. I guess that's why they gave me a hammer and a saw upstairs. Place the pot and the jug. Run east and kill the shadow. Tumekin shadow. Okay, well that didn't matter. Light the enchanted sconces in the following order. South, north, west, east. That must be from one of these documents. Let me try to figure out why that is. I'd rather not. I don't mind following the guide here, but I want to know, like, how the hell would you possibly know that? Yeah, I have no idea how you would know it. Maybe it affects the order in which stuff spawns. That's cool, seeing the shadow spawn from the statue each time. Yeah, I like seeing the shadow on the ground and then it becoming visible. That's cool. Okay, you completed the ritual. Pharaoh Queen wishes to talk to you by her sarcophagus. Oh, there she is. Wait. Create the statue on the empty base. Carve. Improve the statue using your crafting skill. It's now an excellent likeness. Okay. Papyrus of any use to you. Reminds me of my name. It's a scroll of any use to you. Okay. Talk to you about Leela. No memory of such a name. Talking about the tomb robbers. I don't want to become a skeleton. Well, that's a relief. History. Tell me about your lands and palaces. The plains of Uzer to the forests of Ulek. Didn't used to be desert? That's interesting. Yeah, the creatures in Mauritania. Okay, that's cool. Thought Zamorak was the root of evil. I've never heard of Zamorak. Assume he's a newcomer to this world. They've been setting up the whole Zamorak isn't really the big evil in a lot of the recent quests. It's kind of cool. They talk about it a bit in While Gothic Sleeps as well. I feel like there's all these people from other, like, worlds, realities in Galanor. I think that's something that they've mostly kept out of old school RuneScape, aside from Camelot, obviously. Chief deities of these lands are Tumekin and Ladinus. Masket's known as the Devourer. It didn't seem friendly to me at all. There's a lot of cool lore in this quest. I like that they made it. It seems like it's all optional because the guide doesn't tell me to talk to her about any of this. Friendly is not the phrase I would use to describe a mascot. Your life and deeds. Lived in defense of my realm. I pride myself that no notable occurrences occurred. Life after death. Lauren takes those who die into new life. Performs these rituals. It does seem like they're trying to be a little bit more respectful of like the cultures that they're borrowing from now, right? This is sort of a cool quest around, you know, doing a respectful mummy burial. That isn't just treating them as like movie monsters, right? It sounds horrible. Okay, so I think I just check progress on my scroll, which I didn't realize I could do. Name 2, body double 6, shadow 5, personality 1, body 6, spirit 5, completion 100%. Talk to Leela. All right, talking to Leela. Hey, nice. Missing My Mummy is a quest around observing the proper burial rites of an ancient pharaoh queen in the Caridian desert. Like Tale of the Muspah, it seems like this quest exists to set up future quests that are going to be sequels to it. Leela from Prince Ali Rescue, or rather Diamond in the Rough and Stolen Hearts in RS3, asks you to find and then repair this ancient tomb of this lost pharaoh queen. Maybe somebody can elucidate how this quest is supposed to work in the comments, but I was really struggling to understand how you were supposed to know where to go and who to talk to in this quest. It almost feels like a community quest where, you know, they release it and they're counting on the community to figure out what to do together and then put together a guide on the wiki. That might just be for 100% restoring the tomb, though, because you don't have to 100% restore the tomb to solve the quest. Some of the things are very straightforward, like picking up canopic jars to put in the room. There's very deliberate instructions about what you're supposed to do with some spiced wine and some wheat in a pot. But there's a really weird part where you have to get one of those flyers from the kids selling them north of the Alcarid mine, and then bring the flyer to Reldo, and then bring that to Ali Morrisane. I couldn't tell if this was supposed to be well, maybe you should go talk to Reldo because Reldo shows up all the time in quests, kind of a thing. I was never like directly pointed to him by an NPC. So again, if somebody knows how you were supposed to do this quest blind, let me know in the comments because I had to use the quick guide to finish it. When you finish restoring the tomb, though, you can talk to the Pharaoh Queen, and she provides a lot of interesting lore about her backstory. I assume that this is all going to be necessary for a future quest that Jagex has in mind around this topic. Hunt for the Red Raktuber, is that a sequel to, is it a Cold War quest? Hey, all right. There aren't any Cold War sequels in OSRS, so this is one of my favorite series I've been wanting to see continued. Let me get the items together for this. I'm already laughing because I'm walking over here trying to find Larry, and I notice he's in a straight jacket over here. With a non-updated model, sadly. Hunt for the Red Raktuber. Time to act is now. What are you doing in that jacket? What's going on? I mean, this jacket to protect myself. Accept quest. I think the jacket suits you. I don't know if I escaped from my cage. Giant penguin surfaced out of the water. It's like the Red October. That's really funny. The coast of Witch Haven. You went on a holiday to Witch Haven? They're all crazy there. There's some weird breed of slug. It's funny. I guess this does require a sea slug. That's great. Wait, you scratched my nose. It's driving me insane, but not literally. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, Witch Haven? Yeah, alright. I think I can just walk there from here. Holy shit. There is a giant, like, footprint there. That's really... I love these quests. I guess I say these quests. I've only done one quest in Old School, but I'm just really excited. I've seen there's a whole bunch of penguin stuff that's just in the game, right? There's, like, that penguin TARDIS in the desert. A penguin footprint. Found proof he's not crazy. Okay. Alright, Larry, you're not crazy. I don't have a sense of humor. The scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Pegmersible. Gonna cage him? He doesn't deserve to be caged. He's crazy. You really did see a gigantic penguin. I don't have time to scamper all over Gielinor checking out Larry's stories. Is it going to be gone when we go there? Oh, it's still there. You gonna attribute it to something else? Citizens of this town don't seem quite right. Told you they were up to something. Okay. I can scratch my nose. Go to the iceberg. Okay. Bring your penguin suit. I do like that he says, buy the rock crabs. I mean, it's literally true, but people probably remember it because of training on the rock crabs there. Inner espionage. Mission is a vital one. Submersible vessel. In case you weren't paying attention while spouting your penguin sympathies. Alright, I guess so. Penguin time. Alright, so I assume I just go inside here. I don't know what exactly I'm looking for in here. This is kind of a big base. How to get on the submarine, how to disable the submarine, how to find the submarine. Oh, I think I saw this last time, right? Captured penguin, KGP interrogator. Am I being trained in? There's all this food on the table. Yes, I am. Subject was once a loyal comrade. He was a shipmate in our new submarine. Track where the submarine is, but every time we try to make contact, it disappears. There's a code or signal to board the sub. Acquire trickery. Try to shake his confidence. I'd like to hear your side of the story. What do they have on his head? Something to torture him? It looks like a slug. Maybe. They're like dripping the water on him too. Pescaling. Took the submarine to benefit all penguin kind. Our sacrifice will be remembered. Which statement would you like to press him on? Oh wow, this is like this is exactly like Phoenix Wright. That's really funny. Captain must trust you a great deal. Shake its confidence more. Just keep, if it's Phoenix Wright rules, you press every statement, right? Captain is a traitor. What leader could possibly be greater than the Peskling? Leader is the sea. Sea may control your captain, but he controls your life. Keep pressing him. Bring unity by destroying the humans. Where will he strike? Why not unite all the penguins to the sea first? Make this demonstrate the unity according to penguin doctrine. Small price to pay for the greater good. Okay, so I was close there. Unite to the sea. Only demonstrating his impatience. More questions and you'll have him. Nothing can stop him. Submarine will have to surface at some point. So there is a secret signal. Don't want to work him into a state. Okay, I don't want to screw him over here. Let's see. Comes to rescue, he'll be captured. He's nearly broken. Only you appear to be making the sacrifice. Cabin cleaner. It's no great loss to the sub that you're gone. I can't take it anymore. I don't wish to betray my captain. Call him with the horn of the sea. Dance the dance of the sea. Dance with a flap. Oh, I need to write this down. Dance with a flap. Groove with a shiver. Finish with a twirl. Okay, wrote it down. You did the right thing. Fascinating what he said about the horn of the sea and the dance. Don't disturb the prisoner's belonging on the crate there. Okay, immediately disturb the crate, if I can find it. Okay. Puffer, ray, octopus, monkfish, conch shell. Interesting. Okay, so how to get on the submarine, how to disable the submarine, how to find the submarine. I guess I'll just look around and report when I find someone to talk to. I don't think I want to go out this way. I think that goes out to the agility course. I was trying to figure out what these items were. It looks like they're hats, which is very funny. That's the hat he's wearing, it looks like. Yeah, oh, it's like a fish, I see, not a slug. Okay, let me wear the one that he has then, I guess. That's cute, though. It does give you a separate portrait depending on which one you have. The dude's in a good mood, he might let you through. He's never in a good mood, man. Over the head and knock him out? No way, dude. That's bad karma. Got this, like, almost done song. You find out what makes him sleepy, you could sing about it. They're writing Ping and Pong as Cheech and Chong. Okay. Don't know. Okay, this guy? Guarding must be a tiring job, huh? Most of days read like a nap. Avoid caffeinated drinks. I want to grow another 2 inches. I want to be tall like Cindy Crawford. No wonder you feel so well rested. I love the writing in these quests. Okay, can I like do something with this guy? Did he give me a quest update? I feel like I have to go past him, right? I can't check it right now. Is it because of the hat? Okay. Speak to Ping and Pong to finish the lullaby. Gnarly, bro. Read our song to you. You can fill in the blank spots with the words you got from the guard. Rock hopper penguin on the ice crop. When the ice breaks, your body will drop. Oh, okay. It's to the tune of classic lullaby. Something will come circling. Watch your fall. I think he said chicklings. Down will come penguin. Squirrels and all. Rockhopper penguin in the something sea. Probably the blue sea, right? So caffeinated. Things are approaching. They want you for tea. Bears. Meet these terrible foes with your secret weapon, a something on the nose. Kiss on the nose. Rockhopper penguin, king of the sea. Way cooler than they could be. We talk about sharks? I might need to go talk to him again to double check. I guess I'll just pick something for now. Let me try it. I might have to write it down. If it doesn't work, I'll pay attention to his story more closely. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Really funny. Oh, it worked. Okay. Wonder if it has some forgiveness to it. Alright, let me through this door. There's this room with ice lords. Go to the war room and see what they're building in there. Okay. Doing can't be rushed no matter what your penguin schedule is. What are you doing here? Not a penguin, I'm a spy. If you're a spy, prove it. Leave the suit and prove you're a spy. Seemed like a normal environment for dwarves. Prisoners who were kidnapped and forced to work for the penguins. Managed to build a large clockwork penguin. This guy over here. Oh, yeah. Wanted something more versatile. Created a submarine. Make us build another one. There's nothing in it for us. Brought a penguin suit for each of us. We can discuss training with you. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Larry. Because I can just get kicked out now, right? As long as someone spots me. There's been a breach. Red alert. Larry, I found out who made the submarine. What could they want? They're dwarves. They might want beer. They want penguin suits so they can escape. Need more silk than usual. 8 silk pieces in total. We won't need the clockwork inside the suit. Okay, well, fortunately I already have all that stuff, so then we penguin time again. Alright. I'm back. Okay. Spoke to Larry, you can't cast a spell on you to shrink. You're too big to fit in the suit just as it is. I resent being called tall. You're gonna make penguin suits. You'll be much bigger than the penguins. Might give you a chance to escape. They haven't noticed you walking around in that disaster of a disguise. They won't notice us. Okay. First you need tools. All the tools you need to disable the submarine. Disabling will redirect the submarine to a safe port and force it to rise out of the water. Okay. This is the engine panel that controls the submarine. With a few simple modifications, you can disable the submarine. Use the wrench on the open wire box cover. Okay, let me write this down. Cut the green and red wires with the wire cutters. Use the spare wire to rewire the green wire to the red wire. Reroute a control to the engine room. Tape the raw ends. Pump air into the pipes until it's getting near red. The submarine will need air pressure maneuver to your new destination. I know a thing or two about bellows. There was this ogre who had me inflate frogs. That's funny. I don't think that's a prerequisite for this quest. I wonder if they remove the prerequisite or if it's just like optional dialogue based on whether you've done it or not. Did I say there was talking? I don't think so. Turn the wheel, watch the gauge. Stop once it's green, the arrow will point straight up. I don't see a gauge. Oh, this one here. That's really tiny. I don't see the gauge moving at all, actually. Pull the lever and the submarine will start on its new course. Sit back and the sub will do the rest. Is it the toolbox? Oh, this engine panel here. Oh, it's easier to see now. Okay, so it was use the wrench on the wire box, and then use the wire cutter. Okay, it always cuts the same ones. I don't have to keep track of the color. Use the spare wire on the wires. Tape the loose ends. Use the bellows on the pipe. Oh, this pressure gauge. Air pressure becomes too great and the panel shuts down. Let's try it again. Bellows. We want it to be pointing straight up. I guess we want it specifically in the red there. Okay. Turn the wheel. Oh, this is how we get it up into the green, I guess. Straight up. And then we pull the lever. Okay, I think I understand. You guys need anything else from me? Managed to disable a pretend submarine. I'm gonna go through the tutorial again. No, I think I got it. I wrote it down. Speak to Larry and update on my progress. Okay, talking to Larry. The toolbox from the dwarves. They instructed me on disabling the submarine. We're making good progress. I think they're tracking it. They have a spy on the submarine. Maybe Maybe that rather ill-spoken penguin would know. The one who made your fake ID? Poodle? Noodle. I think he's just northwest by the entrance. Here he is, Noodle. What you been up to? Just some espionage. Need to find out the location of the submarine that's gone rogue. Are you gonna ask for really obscure items that will send me halfway across the world to get them again? No, I don't need nothing like that. Oh, the Fettuccine Mafia, one favor. Brother Alfredo can call and use whenever he wants. So they're all named after pasta. That's funny. I'll call on you, unless you're in the motherland. That's where the family's based. Okay, setting up a future quest, I assume. That's funny. Are you willing to be in debt to the mafia? I need to take a screenshot of that because that's... I love these quests. That's so good. Yes. A room full of cubes with penguins wandering around. They keep the info in the back right room. Get you an ID to get in. Don't cross their paths. Didn't get it from me. I love the look of the ID. You can be a penguin too. Okay, room with cubes. You see your ID. Okay, so this is like a little stealth sequence. Let's try to watch them here. I don't know where I'm going exactly. So it's in the back corner. Oh wait, I just saw probably that room there. Okay. Don't overshoot it. Try to hide here because I think that guy can probably see me there. Okay, made it. Sorting table. Okay. I don't know if I need to close it. Oh, it did give me the telegram. That's really funny. Guessing if I get caught, they take it with me. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Fuck. Okay, I'll have to do it again. I have to control my pathing better. Okay, path less stupidly this time. I just noticed the song is called Penguin Possible. Okay, got the telegram this time. Let's talk to Larry about it. Found a telegram with the location of the submarine. Can't miss this chance of getting on the submarine. Bring everything you need. Okay, so probably the stuff I gathered in the toolbox. East coast of Yanil. Okay. Closed spaces surrounded by enemies trapped under hundreds of feet of water. Don't envy you one bit. Gee, thanks, Larry. You're really great for my morale. Blow the conch and then do a signal. Okay, but I wrote that down. Presumably I have to wear the outfit. I don't know why they would have given me all these headpieces otherwise, right? So then it's blow the conch shell. And the emotes were dance. Oh, flap. Shiver. Twirl. Okay. Oh my god, that's amazing. They put some work into that, wow. What a game. Oh, they went to the trouble of making it look huge. Okay, the Pangmercible. Interesting. This is all like side-scrolling? It is. I can't change the camera at all. Huh. This is even more like Monkey Island-ish, right? Oh, I see. They each have different hats for their different ranks, so I'm specifically, I thought they were all going to have this hat, and that was the trick. I'm posing as him specifically. I don't think they've done this forced perspective ever before. Report to the captain immediately. Captain Marlin. So you've come to see me. He looks awesome. Oh, you've come to destroy me. Came back all the way from the iceberg just to report. You're here to fulfill your mission. I don't know what you mean, sir. Tell him the truth or keep lying. Let's be honest. Sea is always at war. It's terrible and beautiful in its battles. Yeah, I like that touch of being able to see all the fish outside. It doesn't make any sense. Your senses are dull. They're dull with lies and orders that you follow without thinking. For too long, penguins have been the servants of the landed. Must become one with the sea. You'll never see. Don't you mean see? No, for you cannot see nor see. Every night I dream that I slither along the edge of a knife. This is amazing. I love this. You see yourself? No, I see. We're all but bug. Oh, slugs. That's what's on his head. Slugs, the lowliest and highest of life forms, all at once. Yeah, combining this with the slug quest is brilliant. Kenneth's Concerns was kind of a sequel to the slug quest that was like really disappointing, but this is a much funnier way to follow it up. Grow tired of your presence. Your mission has failed. I like having the reveal. I guess that's why they needed to have the forced perspective here, so you couldn't look behind the curtain and see the spoiler. Guards. The slug on his head. No wonder he's gone mad. I took my toolbox. Huh. Get it back. Don't want to leave. Hat stand. Some spare hats and other weird things. Great deal of odd. Oh. Are these supposed to like sub for my tools? That's funny. Use the swordfish to pick the lock. Oh, what an amazing animation. Okay. Here's the engine panel. So what counts as what? I guess the crab claws, like the wrench. Okay. I guess I can use this to cut the wires. Yeah, it worked. Is it the eel? That's funny. What about the tape, though? I guess it's in the same order, right? This is amazing. Because the pufferfish has to be the bellows. Okay. Okay, so it's in the red. And we turn this to get it into the green, right? It's encrusted with sea salt. I use this to be able to turn it. I don't know why that helped me turn it. Oh, maybe I need to put the swordfish in to be the lever at the end. That's really funny. Land ho! Disable the submarine. Doesn't look like a Neil. Where are we, Larry? Can't see anything. Larry can't speak to you now. A gag is preventing him. Oh no! He does have the gag. Pescaling packs. After our last encounter, when I took that clever suit of yours, you've been hard at work. The captain went a bit mad and stole the submarine. Did you do all the legwork for us? You humans are naive. I really think I'd let you talk to my top researchers if I wasn't sure they were loyal to me? That's incredible. Even got these suits out of the deal. How could you? Not all dwarves have joined with us. Our small group fractured from our main party, the Red Axe. What? Bringing slugs and the Red Axe into this? Say your last goodbyes. Having the dwarf take off the the hat is like incredible. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Get off this island and rescue you, I swear. You tell him, Larry. Oh, they let me keep this as like headgear? Backpack unavailable. Where am I? Where's Larry now? Oh, wait. The hell? It's a polar bear trying to blend in as a palm tree? What are you doing here? These can't talk. I know you're a polar bear. Will you just talk to me? I'm in disguise. You can't see a polar bear in disguise. Here because we've been tracking your and Larry's movements. You're about to make a breakthrough and wanted to be standing by. Who's this we you're referring to? Are you working with the penguins? Those blues? No. I'm Chuck and I'm from the PBJ. Been working with Larry to stop these insane penguins from taking over the world. For your safety. Larry was trying to protect us and you. Where have they taken him? Take him to the motherland and interrogate him. You're not ready to go to the motherland. Neither are we. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting way to travel. Why are you in that cage? This is my new assignment. I'm to take over Larry's post at the zoo until he returns. Larry on the inside, we may finally have the advantage we need. Things are always darkest before the end. It was really funny. Great quest. Absolutely wonderful. Hunt for the Red Raktuber is a sequel to Cold War, one of my favorite quests in old school RuneScape, following up on the conspiracy of penguins to take over the world. You start the quest by talking to Larry, who's been put in a straitjacket by his fellow zookeepers for his belief in the penguin conspiracy. He points you to Witch Haven, where you find giant penguin footprints in the sand, confirming his belief that there was a giant robot penguin walking around. You learn that the giant robot penguin is actually a submarine, hence the name of the quest, a reference to Hunt for the Red October. You have to break into the penguin base again, where you interrogate a penguin spy, and you meet a group of dwarves who claim that they've been captured by the penguins and forced to work on building machines for them. This quest also requires Slug Menace, and one of the big reveals in the quest is that the leader of the penguins in the submarine has been infected by one of the slugs on his head. I think this is a really cool idea to combine the slug quest line with the penguin quest line. I had no idea this was going to be a thing. Earlier, the captive dwarves had given you a toolbox and a set of instructions on how to disable the submarine. The toolbox contains a bunch of standard tools like a wrench and wire cutters. But then you end up having your toolbox taken away from you, and you have to use fish to solve the same puzzle. It's very funny. Like, you use a crab claw as a wrench and a swordfish to pick a lock. When you finish disabling the submarine, you end up on a deserted island where it's revealed that the dwarves weren't actually captured by the penguins. They're working with them deliberately, and they're part of the Red Axe. So they're also tying it into the Dwarf Quest series, which is cool. The evil penguins and dwarves escape with Larry, who they've kidnapped, and you're just stranded on the island until you find a polar bear that's disguised as a palm tree, who says that he's like a counterintelligence agent working against the penguins. And he takes you off the island and the quest ends. It was really great, really funny, some really great visuals, awesome quest, 10 out of 10. That's going to conclude the episode. Next time we're going to do the Curse of Arov, which I think is a long-ish quest. I might be able to fit 2 or 3 quests in the next episode, I'm not sure. It's not anything long like While Guthic Sleeps. I might need to skip an upload next week because I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to try to get a second one in the can and ready to publish, but if I don't, I'll just keep doing 90-minute episodes until I catch up. But still going full bore on quests and quests only for the foreseeable future. So I hope you like quests. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.